In this video, we will review how to access the ERIC database, the differences between ERIC and PsycINFO, finding keywords using the thesaurus, search term connectors, filters, and article tools. Let's get started. The Education Resource Information Center, or ERIC for short, is an online database for education research. While the database does have a free version available, sponsored by the U.S. Department of Education, the library's version contains more sources and more links to full text. To use the library's version, go to the library homepage at library.lmu.edu and click on the Database List button. Then, search for the ERIC database and click on Available Online. If you're off campus, you will need to sign in using your MyLMU credentials. You will then have access to the search page. Towards the top, you see Searching ERIC, but when you click on it, you see that you have the option to simultaneously search within multiple databases. This becomes useful when you aren't sure which subject your topic falls into. For example, another education-related database you may want to search within is PsycINFO. Here are some of the differences between ERIC and PsycINFO. ERIC contains scholarly peer-reviewed journal articles, reports, and ERIC documents, which include books, conference papers, government publications, and dissertations. PsycINFO contains scholarly peer-reviewed journal articles, book chapters, and dissertations. ERIC provides materials on education and the educational system, while PsycINFO has materials on learning and the psychological processes of learning. Because ERIC is sponsored by the U.S. Department of Education, it contains mostly English and U.S.-centric articles, while PsycINFO includes more international articles and articles in other languages. PsycINFO will also allow you to limit your results by research methodology, like quantitative and qualitative, but ERIC does not. ERIC and PsycINFO also have different filters. On ERIC, you can filter by education level, while on PsycINFO, you can limit by age group, which is categorized according to the developmental age. I hope this helps you see the differences between these two databases so that you can select the right one for your information needs. But if you're still unsure on which to use, you can always search within both at the same time. The keywords you use will be the most important factor in your search. Researchers will use jargon in their articles that you may or may not be familiar with. To help you find the right words for your search, use the thesaurus option by selecting Subjects. Search terms are listed alphabetically on this page, but you can also enter keywords in this search box to browse terms. Let's say that my research is on school choice. I'll enter my keywords and search. And school choice is at the top of the list. When I click on it, I see the term definition, broader terms, narrower terms, and related terms, which are common concepts that are usually searched together with school choice. If any of these terms are closely related to my research topic, then I can check them off, then click Add to Search. You can see that the terms I checked off were applied in the search box here, with the word or in between the terms. And, or, and not are basic connectors for multiple ideas. If you don't want to search a certain term in your articles, use the not option. If you want both keywords in the article, then use the and option. And if you want at least one of the keywords in the article, then use the or option. So even after getting keywords from the thesaurus, you can still add more key terms here. Once my keywords are in place, I can use the Filters tab here to further narrow my search. If you need to find scholarly articles, I suggest using the filters Scholarly Peer-Reviewed and Academic Journals for your publication type. Peer-reviewed means that other experts in the field have reviewed the article before it was published. You also want to narrow your search by the publication date, and a good rule of thumb is to search within the last 10 years. You have other filtering options here, and after you press the search button. Go to All Filters to find other ways to narrow your search. Once you've found an article, click on the title to see other details about this article, including the article abstract. Towards the top, you can access the full text under Access Options. On the top right, you have a set of tools. The Share button allows you to create a link to copy, or you can email the record to yourself. You can also access a citation using the Cite button and choosing your citation style. Remember to always check the citation with the appropriate style guide because these computer-generated citations are not always correct. You also have a button to export the citation, which you can later import to Zotero or another reference manager. As always, if you need help, please contact a librarian.